all men until her. She's the first woman to perform here, and we're really glad to have her. She was recently the runner-up at New England's Funniest Comedian contest, and she was also a finalist for Nickelodeon's Funniest Mom in the Universe. Give it up for Manion!
Hey everybody, how's it going? Yeah! Give a big round of applause for Doug Key and the other kid, Shane, with the flannel, and TJ, who took off his scarf. Apparently his boyfriend wanted his nut rag back. And that velvet freaking blazer. How many freaking couches had to die, TJ, to get that? Like, and the baseball cap, too, was nice. It's like, hey, I'll bro down, but I'm gonna cup your balls. Like, while I do it. Oh yeah, I'm straight, fuck. Alright. It's so good to be here. I was at Mohegan Sun and I won that, or got second in that contest. That was good. That was a plus. Yeah, thank you very much. That was a good part of my week. Then I've had a crappy week. Is anybody here having a crappy week? Anybody? Thank you. Great. You're going to feel better, whoever that is. I can't say you. My ex-husband just told me recently that not only is he dating our 23-year-old babysitter, he is marrying our 23-year-old babysitter. Yeah. Yes! Every single time. Girls, I can't really see your faces, but I see a few of these. Scumbag. It's disgusting. Guys go, nice. Right? I called my dad and I was like, Dad, freaking Mark he's marrying our babysitter. And he goes, no, the one with the big tits? Nice. Are you kidding me? They were supposed to get married this weekend, but the bride got sick. Oh, she got chickenpox. You know, I told her not to have that sleepover, you know? I was like, you probably shouldn't do that. First one kid gets it, then the whole class gets it, you know? My daughter was going to be the maid of honor. She's so sad, so disappointing. But I really wanted to go see the band. Apparently the Jonas Brothers were going to be there, and that would have been awesome. I really would like to see them. Who doesn't want to see the Joe Bros? I mean, come on, that's awesome. That kind of stuff only happens to people in Lifetime original movies, right? It does not happen to people in real life. That stuff does not happen, right? I can just see it, like 10 years from now, there's going to be, like, and now, a very special Lifetime original movie, The Manion story, starring Tiffany Amber Thiessen, Judith Light, and Dakota Fanning as the babysitter, and a sitter for daddy. That is my life. You know what? I wasn't good at marriage. I didn't speak it well. I'm a very literal person, you know? Like if there was a picture on the wall of a red boat, right? And somebody would say, wow, you know, that represents like communism and, you know, the strife of the people. I'm like, fuck, that's a boat, dude. That's a fucking boat. Like I have no imagination. My ex-husband came up to me and he goes, hey, when we were married, he goes, hey, you cheating on me? And I said, whoa, you wanted me to be happy. So, yeah, fuck yeah. Right? And so now, okay, here's what's great. I'm dating now. That's great. I had 3 kids, right? And they all came out the way that, you know, that they're supposed to come out, you know, right? The old, And I was like, thinking to myself, dating this guy, we're finally going to get to the point where we have sex, okay? And I'm worried about my action down there. And he looks at me, right? And he presents his manhood. He has a nice rig, you know, it's pretty big, whatever. And he goes, hey, I hope I don't hurt you. And I said, unless that thing weighs 9 pounds and has shoulders, I think we're going to be okay. But you can let the clutch out whenever you want there, big guy. Thank you. That's a big badge joke for you. You're welcome. So I would love to be able to date like a normal person, you know? I would love to go on, like 4 or 5 dates, get to know somebody, and then finally sleep with them, right? But I'm a single mom, and when I say single, my ex-husband pieced out to California, like there's nobody else. So 5 dates, what's that? I consider $12 an hour, 4 hours a piece. I'm looking at like $250 before we even go before we even, get busy or whatever, right? And then there's like, I might want to get detail and get my shit dealt with and get an outfit or whatever the fuck bitches do to like deal with themselves. So I can't afford it. So this guy picks me up, right? And we go out to dinner, right? And I'm thinking to myself, like, well, we're just gonna have to get it on, like right now, and I'll figure out if I can afford to like him later, right? So we're sitting there at dinner, and I'm thinking to myself, you know what? I'm gonna get as much shit as I can out of this because I got a babysitter. Waitress comes over and she says, "Hi, can I get you anything?" And I was like, "Yeah, you know what? I'd like a bottle of the 87 Rothschild and whatever he wants. I will take the chicken fingers with the side of mashed potatoes, nothing touching anything, okay? And wrap that to go. And then I'd like the tuna boat with the broccoli on the side, no touching, and the mac and cheese. And if I could get a bunch of maraschino cherries and some of those umbrellas, all the same color. Cannot stress that enough, sweetheart. Okay, all right, and and I'll have the surf and turf, but sub the T-bone for the filet. What do you want, buddy?" And he goes, "What, are you freaking serious? I'm gonna take out a loan." I'm like, "Oh, we're totally gonna fuck." And he goes, "Get dessert." "You might want some dessert." I'm like, "Yeah, I'll have the key lime pie, whole pie. Just wrap that shit up there, sweet tootsie. Thanks so much." So we do, right? And I came through, and I was like, all right, we're gonna get it on. So I have sex with a guy in a Ford Contour in Chili's parking lot for my children. For the kids, I am reduced to begging in contours. Like, I used to do this in college for the love of it, right? Now I'm doing it for my children, right? Like, right at the end of this thing, if I go out with this guy like a million times and it's like 50 hours, that's like, what, $800 out of my pocket, okay? Who's buying Capri Suns? Who's buying Lunchables? Who's buying Transformer underwear? Not Dick in the Contour. We're living in the street because mommy wants to be a good girl. Rich people, like, morals are for rich people. Right? I cannot afford to be a nice lady. Like, yeah, I'll fucking suck your dick in the Contour. For the kids. I am a good man. I am a good man. So then, I'm thinking about it. And this guy, he was kind of a pompous dick, right? And not literally, but like, he was kind of, he was like, "Wow, this bitch wanted me. She fucking wants me." And I thought to myself, you know what? I need to send a damage control text, okay? Like, he's gonna get the wrong idea about me. So this is my text to him. "Hey, just so you know, I do this shit all the fucking time. Okay? I do this shit on the reg. So don't get a big head about it, okay? Go tell on your boys, okay?" That could have gotten weird. Good thing we cleared that up. Yeah, I know. When I feel badly about myself, I like to go to Walmart in Fall River. And thank you. I feel so much better about myself. I feel sexy. I feel smart. I feel sophisticated and an exemplary parent, really. I don't know if you can tell from out there, but I have no breasts whatsoever. This is padded. And, well, I'm at Walmart, and the little booby bras are called Sweet Nothings, or Barely There. Yeah, Walmart. Really? Okay. My life doesn't suck enough. So I'm walking. I don't have breasts anymore. Like, after kids, I don't have breasts. I have skin tags. So it's just bad enough, But I'm walking, and I have my son with me, okay? He's blonde hair, blue eyes, like we're white. I'm transparent. I'm like a box jellyfish, So I'm walking through the aisles, and I hear a woman yelling at her son. She goes, "DeAnthony, you better watch out, smack the black off you," right? So, mom code, I got her back. I said, "Hey, DeAnthony," and I pointed to my son. I said, "You better watch it. It's what happened to him." Just saying. Somebody asked me, I'm from Vermont originally, actually, and here's a fun fact about Vermont. What do you call a 200-pound Vermont girl? Anorexic? Yep, that's true. So I came here from Vermont, and somebody said, "You should do some Rhode Island humor." My neighbor Lori. "You should do some Rhode Island humor, Meyer. And I said, "What is that?" Then I thought about it. She goes, "Maya, you're adorable. You're down. And when you're funny, you're a stitch." It's like in 1940, like, "You got a lot of moxie, kid. Like you're a stitch." Like, what is that? But I was watching television, and there was this woman, and she sounds just like Lois from Family Guy, right? And it was one of those regional car commercials. Her name is Julie from the car store, but Julie from the car store, just like Lois, right? Here she is. Hello, I'm Julie from the car store. We have all kinds of cars for you and your needs. Small cars, medium-sized cars, and more. You have more than $400,000 in back child support? Are you currently on death row? Or on wait a minute. Oh, yeah, are you on death row? No problem. We have a car for you. So come on down to the car store. Jason from Mars Donuts, next to Dunkin' Donuts, across from the other Dunkin' Donuts, and we'll get you in a car that you deserve. Yeah, that sounds funny. I was making lunches for my kids this morning, and it was dark, so I couldn't see what was going on, and I ran out of juice boxes, right? And I was like, well, everybody's just gonna have to get a Diet Coke, right? Baby's gonna get a Diet Coke, I'm getting a Diet Coke, whatever dude is around, I guess he's getting a Diet Coke. So I put them in there, and later on I was like, the baby, fuck it, whatever, right? So I get a phone call later on, and it was this woman from my son's preschool. She says, hello, Mrs. Manion. Hi. This is Margaret from Sea Rangers Preschool. And I said, hi, Margaret. Is everything okay? She goes, yeah. I just would like to talk to you about the choice of beverage in your son's lunch. I said, you know what? I appreciate your policy, but I don't think this really warrants a phone call home. She goes, Mrs. Manion, if you think a Coors Light is an appropriate beverage choice. I'm like, hey, I thought we talked about this. Pasting stresses them out, so... Awesome. The same kid, right? I was at the movies. His friend texted me. We're at the Muppets. Mother texted me, what are you doing? I wrote back with my iPhone, Muppets, autocorrected me, sent Whippets. Whippets. And I was like, LOL. Whippets, LOL. She goes, I'll be right there. Like, cops coming. I'm like, I'm not fucking paying for their popcorn, though, okay? They're on their own. All right, I'm going to leave you with this. Sometimes I forget, here I am. I'm a mom here, and then I'm a comic. So my friends and I, sometimes we'll call each other, right? And we'll talk about our upcoming sets. And I have no filter. I don't get offended by anything, but I forget that other people do. And I forget where I am, too, when I'm talking about it. So I get this phone call. It's my friend Derek. He has a big show coming up. And I pick up my phone, and he goes, hey, you got some time? I was like, yeah, this is our conversation. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I would totally rape the baby. Yeah, rape the baby. It's great. Yeah, I love it. If you have time for abortion kebabs, you could totally fit that in. Yeah, teabag grandma. I think teabag grandma is awesome. And rape the baby's a bullet. That's fucking... Hey, you know what? I gotta go. Yeah, I'm at a parent-teacher conference. Okay. I'll talk to you later. All right, I'm Manion. Thanks so much.